this going here. Get things going. Alright. Let's see, okay, what do we got for these little Steam Deck nerds? What do we got for them? What do we have? Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good or excellent. With it. So you know, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run, man. Just saying, we couldn't find a game, man, the Steam Deck couldn't run, man. The statement remains true. So, listen to this. Remember Assassin's Creed Shadow? Remember what Ubisoft said? Listen to this. Assassin's Creed Shadows pull major Steam Deck U-turn. Steam Deck U-turn will have launch support, despite recently confirmed in a Q&A that Valve's handheld won't be supported at launch. Ubisoft confirmed it's awaiting a rating from Valve. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Nintendo Switch 2? You guys, you can't, Nintendo Switch 2? You can't be serious. Come on now. Listen, look. The Steam Deck run it, man. Look. It says, despite recently confirming in a, oh, I read that already. It says here, Assassin's Creed Shadow might run on the Steam Deck after all. In a huge U-turn from what posted during a fan Q&A a few weeks ago, Ubisoft has come out and stated it has submitted the game to Valve for clarification, meaning it could be rated playable or verified come launch day. And today's March 12th, by the way. And it says, in my original story, the technology director of Assassin's Creed Shadow, Pierre F., stated that the game would not support the Steam Deck at launch. This left the door open for the future support, but due to fans' demand, it now appears as though the game has been submitted to Valve for a Steam Deck rating. Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. Like I told you Steam Deck fans before, you have plenty of games to play, you know, and you're spoiled. Anyway, so you're messing around here. It says here, the official Assassin's Creed X, formerly Twitter, I call it Twitter, I don't call it X, account has posted the news stating that the reason for the change of heart is because many of you, the fans, have been asking about the Steam Deck. While this seemed positive, I'm still cautious about the move, especially given that it was quite clearly stated so recently that the best handheld gaming PC didn't meet the minimum Assassin's Creed Shadow system requirement. Well, not unless Proton and FSR got something to say about it. But anyway, let's see here. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, the game is coming, man. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows, man. Then it says submitting a game to Valve for rating is one thing, but the game running well and receiving a positive rating is another. It's also worth pointing out that the Valve Steam Deck rating system has come under the fire many times since its release, including recently for upgrading the status of Marvel Spider-Man 2 to verified, despite its performance being far from ideal, especially on the default settings. Well, Spider-Man's been getting updates, so that problem's already fixed. But the Steam Deck is still the champ, you know. Anyway, it says here, that's not to say Assassin's Creed Shadow wouldn't be a huge win for the Steam Deck, especially after its requirements. Initially seems to write off the possibility of it running on the device, aging AMD APU. That being said, it's likely that the game would need to default to the lowest possible settings with AMD FSR, yeah, enabled in order to run a compromised AAA release. Have a made to secure the verification. And then it says, with just over a week until Assassin's Creed Shadow release date, I am keen to see how this situation play out and whether Ubisoft can secure at least the very best playable rating. And it says here, you can follow us on Google. Alright, remember, there was news well, a couple days ago about the modders in FSR, how they can put FSR 4 on older GPUs. Yeah, and that's where the Steam Deck comes into play too. Yeah. So Assassin's Creed Shadows with FSR 4 on the Steam Deck. That should be something. Yeah. Anyway, what else I got here? Sitting here messing with y'all. What else we got here on the gaming news here? You know I gotta keep you guys in the loop. Let's see here. What do we got? Machine Minds blends real-time action with survival and RTS element to return to make a fun mix. All right. What's this? Says here. Chudo Yudo Games are working on Machine Minds, an interesting mixture of strategy and action engineer blend together. There's a demo available to try with Linux support, along with expanded playtest, set on a barren world after some sort of nuclear war following a virus that swept the planet. That sounds familiar. Earth has become a wasteland filled with raiders. Your ship has crash landed, and now you have to survive here, though. Your consciousness was stored in some sort of computer system, so you take control of customizable vehicles and go on your way to build it up and create a base of operation. The game appeared to be about you surviving long enough so that you can launch yourself back into space. Alright. And it's called Machine Minds. What they got here? Highlights crafting, create weapons, modules, equipment, resources you gather to improve your vehicles and fortify your base, build reconstruction, dilapidated base, build fortification and facilities to ensure survival in the dangerous environment, fight, join exciting battles against raiders and boss by using advanced weapons and combat modules, modular machines, build and modify your rover using various modules to attune them to different tasks, and from resource gathering to fighting, and then tactical controls, plan your actions and assign roles to your vehicles to maintain your strategy. Automation, assign transport rovers to complete various objectives like gathering, builds, and defense by using strategic gem machines. Survival in extreme conditions, face not your enemies but force of nature such as sandstorm and radiation. Exploration of different biomes, navigate various locations from desert to abandoned factories, each full of resource enemies and secrets. Yeah, where to get it? Steam. Alright, what else we got here? For all you cyber nerds, I got a game for you. You heard of Cyberpunk, right? Okay, alright. Then what about Cyber Knights? Remember this game? It says here Cyber Knights Flashpoint. The Cyberpunk XCOM-like hit full launch May 15th. See, you got plenty of games to play. Anyway, what do we got here? Release date says here inspired by XCOM game, Shadowrun and Invisible Ink. The latest Tresh Brothers and with Cyber Knights Flashpoint is set to leave early access on May 15th with new updates out now. It also on sale for the next 24 hours. Much love for their previous game, including Star Traders, Frontier, Templar, Battle Force. Their cyberpunk heist adventure with squad-based stealth and RPG mechanics has expanded a whole lot during its time in early access. One addition that lives now is their first retirement storyline, a short of endgame point. They plan to add multiple of these in for when one of your characters is ready to retire. Okay, Cyber Knights. So yeah, Steam. Anyway, what else we got? That's what we got here on the news. Okay. Amazon GameLift streams allow devs to run their own streaming platform, support Linux and Proton runtime. Okay, what's this? Amazon recently announced their new GameLift stream service, allowing game developers to spin up their own game streaming solution. This reminds me of what happened with the shutdown of Google Stadia, where Google also attempted to turn it into a solution developer could directly use, but that died with Stadia shutdown. Perhaps Amazon will be more successful here. Although this may be a sign of their own, Amazon Luna is not doing particularly well. Amazon first announced this on March 6, noting it allows developers to upload their games onto full managed GPU instance in the cloud and then get streaming in minutes with little or no modification of their code. For players, the service will work across PC, phones, tablets, smart TVs, and web RTC enable browsers. Then it says in parentheses, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, Safari were named directly. This is a white label solution, meaning developers can fully integrate it with their own service, store, website, and so on. Companies already using it include Bandai Namco, Jackbox Games, Ludo, and Exolia. From the release, with more than 750 people playing games running on AWS every month, we have a long history of supporting the industry, game development, content creation, players acquisition, personalization, and more. It said Chris Lee, General Manager and the Head of Immersive Technology at AWS. Amazon GameLift streams can help game industry transform billions of everyday devices around the world into gaming machine without rebuilding game codes or managing your own infrastructure for the game developer. This creates a exciting new revenue and monetization opportunity that weren't possible before. Alright. What else we got on the news? What else we got here? Let's see, what's this? Time traveling adventure Old Skies from Wadjet Eye Games arrives April 23rd. Oh, what it says again? Traveling adventure Old Skies from Wadjet Eye Games arrive April 23rd. So where to get it? GOG and Steam. And Wadjet Eye Games have announced their next game. The time-traveling adventure Old Skies is now set for launch on April 23rd. It will have full native Linux support. More about it, Fia Quinn is a time traveler, accompanying client of Chronos and Time Travel Agency on jump to other areas to make sure they don't rewrite important aspect of history. Some of these people are merely curious, others have unresolved business. As long as they can pay for the trip, their motivation don't matter to Fia until they do. Alright. What else we got here? Keep moving. What's this? Uh-oh. Another GE Proton update? Uh-oh. Alright. I'll take care of them. What's this? Get ready for some chaos as Portal VR. Get ready for some chaos as Postal VR has been announced. And let's see here, what do we got? Running with Scissors, along with Flat 2 VR Studios and Team Beef have announced the chaotic action game Postal 2 is coming to VR with a completely overhauled experience. Postal 2 VR sounds like a lot of fun. I definitely have to check this out with my Valve Index. For the press release, Postal 2 VR isn't some half-baked port. It's being maliciously rebuilt from maximum virtual reality debauchery, manual weapons handling, gestures-based NPC interactions, and physical-driven melee combat lets you get your hands dirty, sometimes literally. The inventory and mini-maps have been completely redesigned for giving you easy access to every tool of destruction at your disposal, and of course bodily function mechanics are fully interactive because whether you're lining up the perfect shot or streaming for a live audience, accuracy matters. Alright. Anyway, get this slide on real quick. Yeah. Alright. Well, keep moving. Okay, let's see what else a way to get this. Postal VR2 Steam. Okay, what did you say here? What he says? He says, I hope Valve are watching closely with Microsoft working towards an Xbox handheld. Okay, gaming on Linux. Look, Valve was already ready. They knew what they knew the competition was going to come at them when they came out with the Steam Deck. They know. Okay? And they even back it up by saying a generational leap. So that Steam Deck 2 is coming, you know. just saying. What he say here? He says, with Microsoft pushing to improve Windows on handhelds and reportedly working with a specific partner on an Xbox brand gaming handheld, Valve should be watching closely with their Linux plan for Steam Deck and SteamOS. This news come across two reports, Windows Central that notes that there's an actual Xbox brand gaming handheld that Microsoft are working on with a third-party vendor, and then also The Verge reporting on Microsoft wider plans to improve Windows on handheld. Well, it says this could end up being a big problem for Valve, reportedly derailing their efforts on the Steam Deck and Linux as a whole. You may think I'm being perhaps a bit alarmist here, but vendors lock-in is a serious thing. It makes me think back to the times where Valve gave Noel call Windows 8 a catastrophe, and how Valve had embarrassed Linux as a hedging strategy against more Windows lock-ins. I hope Valve are watching closely on this, because you can be guaranteed that Microsoft will be continuing to try and push more people towards the Microsoft Store, Game Pass, and Xbox Cloud Gaming. Naturally, Microsoft will want any hardware that first party or third party to be properly worth their time and money investment into them, as they continue to refine the Windows handheld experience, potentially making it look more Xbox console-like. Then of course it will be tied more to Windows Store too, and if done well, that's less people looking to Steam. Not everything lasts forever. Well, it says here, with Valve preparing a public beta of SteamOS, and all their work has gone into Proton to get Windows games running on Linux, that I note in my 3 years of the Steam Deck anniversary article, it's clear that Valve are still on the right track not to be tied to one operating system and having their own software and hardware together. So with that in mind, I sure do hope they're continuing to work on a Steam Deck 2 and eventually a proper, more powerful living room console, all powered by Linux. Yeah, that statement, a generational leap. Yeah, they are working on something, man. You best believe it. AMD or Valve is tight-lipped about everything, so give it time. Anyway, what else we got here on the gaming news? What else we got? Since we're talking video games around here, what's this? This World War II base builder has new demo. If you love Sprite, let me look on PC Games and see what they got here. Okay, what they got here? What's this? Valorant-like FPS game, Spectre Divide is shutting down just 6 months after launching. The challenges of the game industry, man. let's see what they're dealing with. What they got here. So we've seen plenty of news, long-running live service games meeting their end over the last couple of years. Some were made to be too rough around the edges, too samey, too thin on the ground with content. However, even those that offered up slick gameplay and novel concept haven't been safe from the chopping block, and that sadly now includes Spectre Divide, a 3v3 tactical shooter that, despite some early struggles, did a lot of things right. Spectre Divide will be shutting down within the next 30 days. Okay, they got a demo here, so yeah. The next 30 days. Today's the 12th. So in the next 30 days, man, so that probably be like around April 10th. Probably April 10th, between the 10th or the 12th. So yeah. The game industry, man. The ups and the downs. Let me see what else they say here. Let me keep going here. Let's see here. What else they say? Two things surprised me about Spectre Divide when I first saw it. Played it back in August last year. The first is that its core duality mechanics, which lets you control your two characters at the same time, was a breath of fresh air and something that felt truly unique in the tactical FPS game. The second was that it was in a hurry. Less than a month after they unveiled, it had fully launched on PC. Despite enjoyable gameplay, it wasn't exactly smooth launch either, with complaints around monetization and the amount of content in the game. And developer itself published Mountaintop Studios hunkered down to essentially relaunch the game a couple of weeks with the Season 1 update, which also expands the game reach to console platform. However, in a new post on Mountaintop, the developer says that the increase in player count wasn't enough to keep the game and the studio alive, despite Spectre Divide coming out just 6 months ago. Probably they need some crowdfunding, man. The game industry. All right, what else we got? So what's we got here on the gaming news? What's this? We spoke to Compulsion about South of Midnight and whether it's feeling the pressure. Yeah, this gaming climate is different. Let's see here. Okay, do they have a video here? They got 2 videos in this article, so lots going on here. Let me get a little bite of this. I said it's been 7 years since we happily few released, so I asked Compulsion Game if they're feeling the pressure ahead of South Midnight. It says it's hard to believe that there's been 7 years since we happy few early one of my favorite games. I miss Compulsion handcrafted hallucinatory adventure. Silently hope that a deep South set adventure game South of Midnight will live up to its expectation. With launch just around the corner, I sat down with the game director Jasmine Roy and narrative director Zaire Linear to ask if they're feeling the pressure, especially when the divisive nature of their earlier games. And what they say, says I fell in love with South of Midnight from the first trailer. Bayou settings, checking, spellcasting and magic, check out adorable critters, check. Compulsion coming PC game early, one of the weirdest AAA releases I've seen in a while. Rivals only by Capcom, wonderful strategy game on Kunitsu Gami Path of the Goddess. Anyway, alright, let me keep going here. Got to keep going. What else we got? What's this? Even more reports about Oblivion remake. We have Emerge. Okay, I'll leave that link in the description box. Yes, I think they got a video here too. Yep, they got a video. So I'll leave the link in the description box. Alright. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. What else we got here? Blizzard just shared their early detail about decorating system for World of Warcraft players' housing, and it looks epic. Yeah, World of Warcraft still getting updates, still getting expansions. Okay, do they got a video here? Yes, they do. Yeah, anything in all black. Let's see what they got here. Nope. What they say? And say, World of Warcraft housing gives you so much freedom to decorate your dream house. Oh man, the updates. Okay, okay, we talked about Assassin's Creed. Which one is this? Upcoming World War II base builder, Ground of Aces revamp with a new demo, a World War base builder with an aviation twist, and an all-new Ground of Aces demo is available for new on Steam right now if you have Spitfires. Alright. Okay. Let's see. You got a demo, and then they... Yep. Alright. I'll leave the article in the description box. Yeah. What else we got here? Got to keep you guys in the loop. Let's see here. Paradox greatest strategy game reveals new DLC that will transform how you play. Okay, which game is this? Crusader King 3 DLC. Cans of the Steppe introduce a new way to play, new way to rule. New Crusader King 3 DLC. Cans of the Steppe is an expansion focus on nomadic life with a Mongolian flavor and a fresh form of government. Okay. Now, got a trailer here, and it says Crusader King 3 Cans of Steppe will launch Monday, April 28th. Price at $19.99/$16.75. You can also get it as a part of the Crusader King 3 Crusader King 3 Chapter 4-pack, which is available now and priced at $43.99. You can also look through everything included. You can look through everything includes you can look through everything included with the pass right here. Alright. Video games, folks. Gotta keep pushing. Alright, what else we got? What's this? Okay, Path of Exile 2. What's this? The next Path of Exile 2 update has a date and features a new playable class. Okay. Grinding Gear Games date the Path of Exile 2.0.2.0.2.0 update for early April, but some express concern over its proximity to last epoch. And what they got here? It says the new Path of Exile update has a date, and developer Grinding Gear Games teased another class. This seemingly arrived with the long-awaited PoE patch 0.2.0. We'll be getting a full reveal of everything in the early class overall a couple of weeks, with the full update arriving at the start of April. However, this timing was caused some consternation among ARPG fans due to its proximity to the start of the new season of The Last Epoch. And what they say here, Path of Exile 2 Early Access has been resounding success for Grinding Gear Games. There have certainly been some teetering issues, and the end game, for a robust as it is, will need a lot more to hold up to its predecessor as one of the best RPGs on PC. But as an initial offering, Path of Exile 2 is fresh and exciting. The patch 0.2.0 is set to expand on that with a wealth of new items, skills, skill gems, and more. And we now know we'll get to play it on Friday, April 4th. Yeah. And let's see here. It says here, if you're eager to see more, you can look forward to a live stream on Thursday, March 27th at 12 p.m. PDT, 3 p.m. EDT, 7 p.m. GMT, and 8 p.m. CET. Alright. Path of Exile. Now, what else we got on the gaming news here? What's this? Okay, Magical Stardew Valley rival Fields of Mysteria drops colossal free update. And it says the second major Field of Mysteria update has arrived, adding a character, new tools, gameplay opportunities to the farming sim. Okay. And what do we got here? With a 97% Steam rating from over 16,000 players, the magic-infused and late 90s inspired farming sim is ultra slick and wholesome. Fields of Mysteria. Alright, what else we got here? Got a trailer, and then it says NPC Studio has released the second major Field of Mysteria update, now on Steam. Okay. Yeah. News, deals, games update, the usual. Okay, it says the magic infused and the late 90s inspired farming sim is ultra slick and wholesome. If you're a fan of the generic classic like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing, this is one you don't want to miss. As a developer, NPC Studio continues the early access journey. Fields of Mysteria second major update is here, and it massively overhauls the game. Alright, there you go. Updates just rolling in, man. What else we got here? Okay. This Diablo Immortals 2025 roadmap tease a new class and another way to craft. Let's see, okay. There's a video here, so I'll leave it. Let's see what they got here. That's it. Alright. Keep moving here. Yeah, what's this? New Marvel Rival Hero balance changes are set to transform airborne duels. A new Marvel Rival Hero balance patch is coming soon with improvements for one healer alongside mixed results for two aerial duelists. Okay. And what do we got here? Got a video here. Okay. Got a trailer here, so I will leave it. It says here the Marvel... Uh-oh. I don't know what this is. Anyway, let it ring. It says here the Marvel Rival 1.5 mid-season patch is scheduled for Thursday, March 13th, with no server downtime requires. Okay. Anyway, keep moving. Keep moving. I wasn't going to answer that. Come on now. Not when I'm doing this. Not when I'm like 35 minutes in right now. I'm trying to get this done. Okay, alright, what's this? Zenless Zone Zero voice actor surprised by their replacement amidst AI strikes. I think I covered this already. I think Game Developer had an article on this. Zenless Zone Zero voice. It says Zenless Zone Zero voice Soldier 11 and Von Lai Cohen voice actors say they have been replaced in HoYoverse gacha games following strikes. I think I covered this. And it says the new Zenless Zone Zero 1.6 patch replaced the voice actor for Agent Soldier 11 and Von Lai Kayan. The two actors had previously voiced the pair Emery Chase and Nicholas Thurkitty, respectively. Says the decision was taken after they refused to record lines during the SAG strikes over AI protection for performers. They had only found out they had been replaced with the launch of the new ZZ update. Yeah, it says the Zenless Zone Zero 1.6 patch notes confirm that the update changes the English voice actor for Agents Lycian Soldier and replace the corresponding voice line, in particular Wolf Butler and Von Lycaon has been fairly prominent across several recent story arcs in the gacha games over the past few months. Alright. Anyway, what else we got? Keep moving. Okay. Almost done here. And then it says ambitious Counter-Strike 2 mod suspends launch after alleged Valve response. It says here the team behind Counter-Strike Go Project Classic Offensive claimed Valve has contacted them on the eve of the launch, potential guideline violation. And then it says the team behind the ambitious Counter-Strike Global Offensive mod has delayed the project release, claiming that Valve has contacted them over a concern that it might not comply with the company's guideline. Classic Offensive has been in the works since 2016 with a dedicated group of fans aiming to bring back the feeling of Counter-Strike 1.6 for changing the weapons and sounds stats of a multiplayer shooter. And he says, okay, there's a video here, so yeah. And we'll say, dear Counter-Strike Offensive community, we are contacted by Valve this morning. They have reached out to us with concern that our mod may no longer be compliant with their guidelines and the Steam subscriber agreement. In the light of concerns, we are auditing the current build of the mod and ensure nothing in it is in violation of those guidelines. We appreciate your patience and support. Sincerely, the Classic Offensive team. Yeah, well, follow the rules, people. Follow the rules. Alright, that should do it, I think, for gaming news. Let me check here and see what's going on here. On the gaming front here. Gotta keep you guys in the loop, you know. Now that go. Okay, what else we got? What's this? Palworld. See? News. Let's see here. What's this? Palworld is finally getting crossplay later this month across Windows, Xbox, PlayStation 5, and Mac. Okay. And let's see here. Currently, Palworld is currently on sale across Steam and PlayStation Store as well, cutting the standard price from $29.99 by 25%. The sandbox recently crossed the 23 million player mark, touting its success across PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Considering the ongoing lawsuit with Nintendo, though, it doesn't look like Switch version will be landing anytime soon. Okay, when is this crossplay coming out? Or coming in late March. It says here in a social media post on official Palworld account today, revealed that the studio is planning to ship an update in late March that will add much requested features. Palworld crossplay update coming in late March. It says multiplayer across all platform and transfers for PAL. All right, what else we got on the news? Keep moving. Okay, what else we got? Anything else on the gaming news? What's this? Niantic confirms sales of Pokemon Go, its other games and development team for $3.5 billion. Okay. Who have the money? Let's see who. Okay, let's see who sold. It says here it was only a few weeks ago that the report came out of a potential sales on Niantic gaming division to a new company. Now confirmation has emerged with a whopping $3.5 billion deal being struck between Niantic and Scopely, a subsidiary of Saudi Arabia's Savvy Game Group, to transfer all mobile games as well as their development team. Announced today by Scopely, the acquisition sees the transfer of the rights for the global hit Pokemon Go alongside other titles such as Pikmin Bloom, Monster Hunter, and their companion apps and services. And it says Niantic gaming business is said to bring in over 30 million monthly players even now, with $1 billion of revenue being shown in 2024. Despite Pokemon Go reduced popularity since its exceptional launch, the mobile title is reportedly pulling in over 20 million every weekly players and still cross the 100 million total player mark in 2024. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's the gaming business for you. Let me keep moving here. Let's see, what else we got here? On the gaming news. What else we got? Anything else? Going once, going twice. Anything else? Okay. Alright, now keep moving here. See what else we can come up with. It's the gaming world. And you just gotta, one thing I learned about this is keep pushing. Okay, anything? Okay, Tom's Hardware, what you got? Anything? Nothing? Alright. Keep moving. Okay, Phoronix. Got anything? Keep moving. Okay, Tweaktown, what you have? Oh, you got something. Okay, we talked about Xbox already. And their handheld. Okay, nada. Alright. So nothing here. Right? Okay, game developer, what you have? They got something. And that's 44 minutes. And I'm still at this. Okay, gotta follow through on this though. What do we got here? Let's see your game developer, what you got? It says here, obituary voice actor Dave Mallow has died at age 76. It says here, throughout his voice acting career, Mallow voice character in Power Rangers and Digimon, and in games like Street Fighter, Resistance 3, and Call of Duty. Yeah. Well, okay. Okay, alright. Man. The death, we all got to deal. Every family got to deal with it. This is the way it is. Okay, what else we got here? Another obituary? What is this? Man. Who else died? If I clean all this up here. Obituary Thomas Lee, EA alum, and strategic advisor, has died. It says here, Lee previously worked on Final Fantasy 16 and Wing Commander 3 before taking managerial and producer position on Nexion America and Stealth Cross Media. He was 59 years old. See? Every family got to deal with it. Death. Yeah. Man. People are dying left and right, man. Let me see here what I can try and get a piece of this. It says here, Thomas Lee, a business development director, an experienced producer at several studios, recently, they say passed away, but he really died from cancer. He was 59. According to his Facebook, Lee literally started as an advanced graphics specialist in Wing Commander 3 at EA, then a digital artist on Square Enix Parasite Eve, Final Fantasy, and then he moved on to business-related roles at Nexion America as a business development manager, Gamer Interactive strategic advisor, and Stealth Cross Media executive producer. Oh yeah, okay, all right. Lee, remembered by Digital Native founder Michelle Pohl as a wicked, smart, and remarkable kind friend and colleague. It says Thomas Lee was a friend who was always there with a warm smile and kind words. I am heartbroken by our loss. Thanks to everyone who supported Thomas during battle with Godspeed, old friend. Yeah, death. We all gotta deal with it, man. Yep. Every family got to deal with it. And then with let me see if I can get a piece of this here. And then it says with Dave, it says source speaks to TMZ and revealed Mallow has been in hospice care for some time, and that his health has been declining in recent years. For many, Mallow was best known as the voice of Babu in Power Rangers and Angerman in the first two seasons. Games-wise, he lent his talent to several Call of Duty Blizzard titles, including Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, Diablo 3. He also as Raziel in Call of Duty as a boss baseplate. He also the English voice for Street Fighter Akuma across several installments in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah. Anyway, death. What else we got? What else we got here? On the news, live service game engine Pragma sets $12.75 million in funding. It says Pragma will use the new funds to continue delivering scalable live service infrastructure while expanding a suite of games dev tools. It says Pragma, back-end engine for live service games like Spectre Divide and predecessor, recently secured a $12.75 million in a round of strategic investment. Square Enix and venture firm Insight Partner, Upfront Ventures, and Gray's Lock Partner all contributed to this round. This new investment per VentureBeat delivers over $50 million in investment to Pragma. In its announcement, the company notes funding helps us continue to deliver scalable live service infrastructure while expanding our suites of game dev tools. Pragma service include cross-platform accounts and monetization, live operations, and social features like matchmaking and player data system. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, what else we got on the gaming news? Let's see here. Virtuos established new South Korea studios. Seoul-based office will help Virtuos build on its relationship with various South Korean partners. Then it says South Korea is topping the gaming hub, and Virtuos hope its new studios can access unique challenges faced by Korean studios. Support developer Virtuos has found a new studio in Seoul, South Korea. And what do we got here? It says here the team will deepen collaboration with Korean game developer and publisher and general manager Shugun Shan Hoon will lead the effort. Fellow core team members include the development director Lee, senior business development manager Sangwon Shu, and executive publisher Wang Yufang. Virtuous Shield will enhance the delivery of creative and design capabilities, leading liaisons between Korean clients and Virtuous game development studios worldwide, wrote the developer. The announcement also notes his contribution to several South Korean made games such as PUBG, Crossfire, and Dave the Diver. I didn't know Dave the Diver was South Korean. Now I know. Alright, what else I got? What else I got here? Okay. Talked about this yesterday. Moon Studios. Okay, we did that. And what's this up? Making a life in the funky plant-filled world of Starship Home. Okay, what's this? It says here we want to instill in users a sense of wonder, delight, and awe. It says here the IGF Independent Game Festival aimed to encourage innovation in game development and to recognize independent game developers advancing the medium. This year, game developers sat down with finalists of the IGF Nouveau Grand Prize nominee ahead of GDC to explore the themes, delight, and decisions and tools behind each entry. Game Developer and GDC are a sibling organization under Informa. Starship Home turns your personal living area into a spacecraft, filling it with strange machineries and alien plants form. Whether you want to get to know your plant and their varied personalities, or fly the entire world from your living room, the VR game offers striking places to visit and some interesting plants to care for. Alright, what else we got here on the gaming news here? Push through this. What else we got? Yeah, what's this? Okay, last one. Netflix Games generative AI proponent Mike Verdu has departed. Verdu previously served as VP of Netflix Games, but has recently asked to wax lyrical about generative AI technology. And then it says Netflix Game Vice President of Generative AI Mike Verdu has departed the company. Netflix confirmed the news in a statement to the Game Files, although it's currently unclear why Verdu has exited less than 5 months after agreeing to oversee the streamer's generative AI machinations. Verdu joined the company in 2021 and initially served as Vice President of Netflix Games. He vacated the role in 2024 amid a leadership reshuffle that eventually saw former Epic Game exec Elian Tascan brought into the lead division. And then it says, following the shakeup, Verdu was named VP of Generative AI for Games to help Netflix capitalize on what he called a once-in-a-generation inflection point for game development and player experience. Well, Sometimes maybe maybe his heart maybe his heart, conscience, mind, and soul was telling him, no, time to go. Yeah. Anyway, anything else on the gaming news here? Almost done here. 55 minutes. I'm almost done. Anything else? That is it. So you guys are good. News, deals, games, update. The usual. Yeah, got you covered. That should hold you for now till tomorrow. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, Star Trek, Board, Tech Section. Go out. Peace.